Good morning, good morning. It is Friday. It's Memorial Day weekend. I'm a United States veteran, honorably discharged veteran of the United States Navy. All right. This is for all the people that don't know about Dinner and the Movie. Dinner and the Movie, and we show social justice movies for social justice issues. I don't need 1 million people to march. I need 1 million people to pay attention. So we use social media, and we do free dinner and free movies in the community. Today we're going to be at McKeldin Square because that's a place where you stand for freedom. That's where we stood for Occupy Baltimore. That's where we marched in the Inner Harbor. And it's Memorial Day. It's for standing for your freedoms. We're showing the 13th Amendment because I personally have a vested interest in ending the war on drugs. It's a war on the black community. So in the 13th Amendment, we show the corporation ALEC and its investment in the prison industry. You're writing these new laws for more incarceration. You know what I'm saying? Bill Clinton might have wrote the crime bill, but those elected officials that's still sitting in office is the ones that passed those crime bills. So tonight, you see right there, Johnny Olszewskiasked, federal investigation. All right? We're going to open this and we're going to read this in the public square at McKeldin Square. It's to Jane Miller and the I-Team. Because like I said, I was making a movie and a documentary. The movie's called Letters to Zion. It's been documenting Maryland politics since 2006. It's the Get Shorty program. I'm a caterer. I've been in 85% of the richest people's houses in the state. I've been in the Dean Witter, Morgan Stanley, pharmaceutical companies, Johns Hopkins University. You feel me? Governor O'Malley, Governor Ehrlich, yeah, Senator Kelly, Jack Young, Mayor Pugh, Commissioner Belfield, Commissioner Batts, Commissioner Davis, Ed Norris. The who's who know me. You feel me? So I started this as a social scientific experiment about the war on drugs. State of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis, N62528. I came here on the Interstate Compact. 1991, 30 days out the penitentiary. All right, I changed my life. I changed my lifestyle. So I came up with a shorty program. It's an ex-felon program. For ex-felons, it's a reentry program. And I showed that it worked. It worked so good, y'all got mad because it was directly addressing mass incarceration. It was dealing with stop and frisk and zero tolerance. And I was challenging y'all shit in the courts. Now, I done beat you in court. I'm going to beat you in the streets, but this movie got to get finished. So I'm still showing the 13th Amendment. And in the process, I got a case coming up in July. Plus, I have a federal investigation into my kidnapping in Illinois and in Maryland, because I was kidnapped because I was making this documentary. If you look at the movie, The 13th Amendment, and you look at ALEC, the corporation, you'll see that ALEC spends a lot of money and they spend a lot of money in Maryland. ALEC, the corporation, spends a lot of money in Maryland. They spend money in the media. They spend money in the politics. They spend money in the police department. And they spend money in investments. They spend money in the churches. All right? So y'all need to start following the money. That's why I asked for an audit. The state participated in the fraud and only presented false evidence to the grand jury. When they brung up my case from Illinois, they tainted the grand jury. When they brung up my information to the grand jury, I was innocent of all charges, and they knew about it, because that's what the case was about. They didn't contact Chief Justice Roberts, because when I started this, like I said, Chief Justice Roberts knew about it, the NAACP knew about it, the ACLU knew about it, Governor O'Malley knew about it, Mayor Stephanie Rawlins Blake knew about it, Mayor Pugh knew about it. It was about the Democratic Party and the money y'all make behind the prison industry in Maryland. And just the other day, Francott, like I said, I asked for an audit, and Francott talked about de-investing in Alabama. Look at the prison industry in Alabama and look how much money Maryland has invested in that. Like I said, 13th Amendment. I'm going to show you the laws, and I'm going to show you the people that wrote those laws, and I'm going to show you the people that have vested interests in keeping those laws intact. In the war on drugs, you can end the violence. You don't want to end the violence because you use that violence to create the fear. So if there's anything that I'm saying that ain't true, dog, come see me. Because I'm going to come see you You feel me? I'm going to these events. I'm at these events, and I speak very loudly. When I mic check the room, when I say what I got to say, everybody hears me. It's like E.F. Hutton. I'm going to be the tidy bow man. We're going to clean a lot of this shit up. Y'all locked me up and charged me with terrorism. You made me famous for toilets. All I was doing was making a movie. And you just made the movie more interesting. Because when I say Congressman Cummings, I can say Congressman Cummings. When I say Van Hollen, I can say Van Hollen. When I say Cardens, I can say Cardens. Anybody's name that I say is on court record. It's 52 of y'all. Not just Mayor Pugh. She made money off the books, but y'all made a lot of money off y'all's investment in the prison industry and zero tolerance and stop and frisk. You sent a lot of people to jail that you didn't compensate them for their losses. I'm looking to file a class action lawsuit because I want to bring national attention to the war on drugs and the 13th Amendment. I can do that. My case, N62528. State of Illinois versus Dwayne Davis. We're going to put the court on trial.